Hi, I'm Ben Haulenbeek, here to talk to you about remote triggering with the PocketWizard Plus 4 radios. As a rally photographer, I face a lot of challenges in the field, and PocketWizard radios have become an indispensable tool to help me overcome some of those challenges. Rally is not a typical motorsport. The cars don't go around the same track hundreds of times, giving a photographer countless opportunities to capture the perfect shot. At a rally, the cars will race on hundreds of miles of real roads and typically only pass the same point once. With such limited opportunity to capture the action, I have to make the most of each encounter. By implementing a remotely triggered camera, I can effectively double the amount of shots I get on stage. Remote triggering with the Plus 4 does two things for me. It helps me increase output, but it also gives me more creative flexibility when I'm out on stage. As you can tell, rally can be a very dangerous sport for photographers. So by implementing remote triggering, it allows me to place the camera in situations where I normally would not be able to put myself. My setup is quite simple. Using two Plus 4 radios, I'll use one on my primary camera and the second on my remote camera. Both radios are connected via N10 ACC remote camera cable for use with my Nikon D4 and D810 cameras. By using a remote camera cable on both my cameras, it assures that the remote camera will fire in synchronization with the primary camera. A tool I commonly implement for rally is to suspend myself from static lines. This gets me up above the cars, which is a little bit safer, and also gives me a bunch of unique angles I wouldn't otherwise be able to get. When I'm suspended from a static line, I can't simply come down and fiddle with equipment. I need to know it's going to work. By virtue of their design, the race cars throw off a lot of electrical interference that can render some radios useless in this environment. To ensure reliability when triggering a remote camera, I utilize the long-range mode on the Plus 4, which doubles the working range and overcomes the interference from the race car. This, combined with getting the radios high off the ground when I can, ensures I get my shot. Remote triggering with the Plus 4 is probably one of the easiest things you can do with it. But when the situation calls for it, it's incredibly useful. The results are unique and dynamic photos I wouldn't be able to get. For me, PocketWizard makes it possible.